So the snooze button exercise. Hit your snooze button on the alarm when you first wake up. Roll over, put some pillows underneath your tummy, and relax. As you're there, take a big breath. As you breathe in, arch your back a little bit, and as you breathe out, flatten your back.
Sure. Yep.
Breathe in.
Have you been here before in the bathroom? Yeah.
Arch your back.
Corner.
Breathe out.
Yep.
Flatten your back.
Okay.
And just generally enjoy sleeping on your stomach for about 10 minutes.
She's filming.
Do about 10 cobras after that. Nice and gentle.
Buried underneath all the balls. So if you want to put your legs up on here.
Great. And when your snooze button goes off, roll over onto your back. It's time to wake up. Just do one more exercise before you get up. You're going to lift up. Try to bring your chin to your chest 10 times. Try not to overuse the big muscle here like this, the lizard muscle. Don't use that one. Just kind of keep that more relaxed. You might need a little help with this one at first, when you first do it, to get your chin to your chest.
Does that feel okay to you? You don't like that?
10 times.
You want me to find the smaller ball?
Boom. When you get out of bed, do a log roll. Knees, hips, and shoulders roll together. Not separate like this, all together. Boom. And then you push yourself up. That's a safe way to get out of bed. Then you're going to go off to the shower. And hit in the shower. In the shower, let the hot water hit your neck and go through some neck stretches. Some chin tucks. Double chin. Eyes are straight on the horizon. The hot water's hitting your neck. You might do 5 of these. Some rotations with a little gentle overpressure, either here at your cheek or your nose or your chin. Both directions. 3 to 5 times each way. And again, you're just enjoying the hot water in the shower. And you can also go forward. Then you do what's called the shaving exercise. You get out. Oh, first of all, you want to dry yourself off. And as you're drying yourself off, just check your shoulder range of motion. Each day, a little drying like this, and stop and hold, and give a good stretch there. You can kind of wing your shoulder around to feel different angles of that stretch. 10 to 30 seconds. Switch it up. Dry off, dry off. Hold. Feel that stretch. Pull the wing back. Feel the stretch. Great. All right, so you dry yourself off. You go to shave. There you go. And you're shaving, 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 shaving. Or if you don't have to shave, that's fine. You can then do the shaving exercise. When you come here, normally you kind of do this to shave. Just hold the collarbone down and stick back. And you'll feel that. Woo, I'm losing my towel. And then try it straight too. And then over this way. Feeling that stretch here. Make sure you don't feel anything back here with that. Okay. And then you're going to go and get dressed. And as you're getting dressed, if you're reaching down, don't reach like this in the morning. First thing you can do, get in the habit of reaching like the golfers do when they go to get their balls. So you want to reach down like that. Always. This leg goes up and another one goes down. Hold on to something if you need to. When you're putting on your socks, so long as you have something behind you for safety, try and challenge yourself to do it while standing on one leg.
Just a
So.
thing. I just faxed you.
And like so. So you get that single leg balance. Great. And next on the list is the teeth brushing. So you're going to do, as you're brushing your teeth, you can go and do some heel raises. First way to do that is just up and down on 2. Up, hold, down on 2, brushing, brushing, brushing. Hopefully you have an electric. You don't have to do much. Way up. As you get better and stronger, go up on 2, switch over, down on 1. Up on 2, switch over, down on 1. You can hold on to the counter for balance as you need to. When you get really strong, you go up and down on 1. But at first, when you're first learning it, up and down on 2. Okay? And then at some point in the morning, you might be finding yourself sitting down. And after you're done sitting down for a while, you can go and do sit to stands. Nice and slow. If it's too easy being there, I want to go a little lower. Boom. And just do 10 of these. Remember, from time to time after you've done an exercise, congratulate yourself. I'm awesome. There we go. 10 of those. And then we do one called the Kitchen Cowboy. So down near where you get your tea or your coffee, keep a little band I'll give you. And pop it in. And while you're making breakfast at the kitchen counter and making your coffee, you got some tension out on this band. And even if it's just 2 or 3 minutes walking around in the kitchen, sideways, backwards, forward, whatever it may be, keep the band out. You'll feel a big burn on the side of your hips. It won't take long. It'll just take a minute or 2. And you can get your coffee made while you're doing it. Stick that band back in the drawer. And you're going to drive to work. Now, on the way to work, rather than just let yourself be slouching like that, take yourself through some pelvic tilts. Arch and slouch. Arch and slouch. Arch and slouch. You're going to get bored of that, so then scoot your bottom forward. Let yourself slouch for a moment. Grab the steering wheel. Use the power of your arms and your shoulder blades to pull you up to about 70 to 80 degree angle. Not all the way up, but to here. And hold yourself up, driving along the highway, and then let yourself back down. And pull and hold yourself up. Do that repetitively. You'll get bored of that, so slip back, and in your car you should have a nice towel roll. Stick it in the small of your back. When you're relaxed and doing nothing, that helps maintain your curve. And the last thing you can do while you're driving in your car on the headrest is just gently push back with your neck very gently, like 20% of your power. Sometimes this motion, sometimes the chin tuck motion we already talked about. So those are all some good driving exercises to do rather than just sit there slouched, destroying your disc the whole drive. Okay? And the next one we got into is when you're at work, every once in a while you're going to have a pee break. Every time you do a pee break, pick one exercise. Right now I've been doing push-ups. So you can do push-ups. Just do like 5 of them. And then say, I'm awesome. And away you go. If push-ups are too hard, start with the wall and do a wall push-up. As you get stronger, go down lower and move to the sink. Once the sink becomes easy, you can move to the ground. And only do a few, because you're going to go to the bathroom a few times a day probably. So you get too tired if you do too many. The next stretch throughout the day to do is doorway stretches. If you walk through a doorway, or you can also do this in a corner, you can do a nice stretch like this. Forearms are flat on the wall, and one leg's lunging forward. Just hang out, 30 seconds or a minute. You'll feel the stretch in your pec muscles. So you can imagine if this was a doorway, I could be putting it on the sides of the door jamb and going through like that. And then you're going to find yourself at your desk a lot. When you're at your desk, you can do some office yoga poses. Office yoga pose number 1, the hip flexor. Back goes the leg, and the pelvis you want to tilt. So your back is flat, pelvic tilt. And now you can type, you can be on the phone, you can do whatever you need to, and you switch from one to the other. Up nice and tall. You'll feel that stretch right here in the front. The warrior pose. This is like you're trying to fence and stab somebody in a fencing. One leg is forward like this, the other one is 90 degrees that way. And the knees separate from each other. And I'm feeling a nice stretch on the inner thighs with this one. And it's not a lot of work because I'm sitting on the very edge of my chair. Best to have a chair without arms. Arms kind of get in the way.